I met the Balance You training about soon 1 year ago, and looking back, it's just sort of strange because in that 1 year, so much has happened that it might as well have been someone else I'm thinking of when I try to consider how my life really was. And I had a great life before I met the training, and I had friends, I had a family, I had my schoolwork, I did well, and yeah, and there was nothing really there that I could point to and say, this, I don't like this about my life. But there was just a general insecurity that I can remember through my whole life since I was very, very small, where there was something that made me feel like I wasn't quite safe, and I couldn't seem to find that sort of security that I was looking for anywhere. And I tried everything to figure out what was wrong. Why didn't I just feel happy and just enjoy my life? And I had a lot of thoughts about myself and how I needed to be improved, and tried a lot of different strategies to accomplish that and to make my life better. And in all kinds of ways, I was the best kid in school, and I had a boyfriend. I did everything to make sure that my boyfriend wouldn't all of a sudden just not like me anymore, and all my friends, making sure that everyone just was sort of pleased with who I was. And there was just so much effort. I can see that now. And now, after 1 year of being here in the Balance You training, it's just amazing to see the changes. And just basically all that happened was that I came to my first teaching, and they just said, "Hey, you're fine the way you are. That's great." And that was it. It was so incredible for the first time to really hear that. It's said in a completely authentic way, where I could really feel it was true in my own experience for some reason. And it's just worked its magic from that day on. Gradually just getting accustomed to the fact that I'm actually okay the way I am, and checking in every now and then and just getting that confirmed again and again, to the point that now I can't deny it anymore. There's no experience that can make me feel like, no, it's not true anymore. Because whenever I check, I know it. And there's just gradually all the doubt and all the little insecurities that I still had, they're just fading. And it's these very, very subtle changes in my day-to-day interactions with people and with myself, and all my old thoughts and emotions that I thought weren't good enough and I thought I needed to get rid of. They're okay, they're great, and there's no need to do anything about them. And yeah, it just applies to every single area of my life. There's nothing that is the way it was before, even though everything is the way it was before. There's just a totally different perspective on everything. And I have the great fortune of having the support of my trainer in all areas, of course, but specifically in my studies. And it's just totally amazing to see how my way of going about learning, because before there was a fear that I won't be better than everyone else anymore. I thought that I had to be top of my class in order to be good enough, because that was something that I was good at. And then now to just have a totally natural outlook on whatever I'm going to learn and be completely relaxed, knowing that if I get this, then that's great. If I don't, then, it's no big deal anymore. And that's a part of it that was very important to me, because it was a big issue. When you're 16, you're in school all the time, and that's a big part of your life. And for me, that was a struggle in itself. So, yeah, I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude every time I consider the benefits I've received from the four mainstays, with my trainer and the trainings, the community, and of course the practice of short moments, just checking in again and again until there's no need for it anymore. And also the community has played a big part of my gaining confidence and clarity, because in the beginning I thought, this is not something that I'll be able to do. I'm only 16 years old. I'm just a regular girl, an average girl. This is something for special people, or for someone who's been doing this for years and years. And just seeing the examples of the people around me and seeing how incredible results they have found within a few months, a few years. There's no one here who hasn't been doing it for more than 5-6 years. And then it just proves so clearly that at least I'm going to have to try this. And it's very, very likely that it'll turn out the same way for me as it has for countless other people. So basically I can just say that I'm satisfied with my life, as ordinary and as extraordinary as that is. I have a great life, and I'm so satisfied with it just the way that it is. That is totally incredible to me, and I'm so very, very grateful for the simplicity of the teaching and for the power that is in that simplicity, just going back again and again and again and knowing that everything is fine.